Today, we're going to be putting a player that can only dunk the basketball in the NBA for the next 20 plus seasons. Is he going to be a dominant paint beast and become one of the greatest centers of all time? Or is his game not going to translate to the modern NBA and he'll be out of the league in the next 5 or so years? Alright man, if you guys are new to the channel, leave a like and subscribe. Let's just get straight into this one. So basically we created a player. I jumped right in. Obviously, his name is Willie Foster, the closer. That's a pretty insane nickname. So he's a power forward and center like I did just mention at the start of the video. He's from Air Force College, whatever the fuck that means. I'm not from America, so that doesn't make sense to me. FIBA team is none, so I guess it's not good enough for any country. Anyway, man, you guys know how I usually do these videos. I'll show you guys the attributes and all that first, then the tendency. So obviously he's a paint beast. So his offense is literally 25. That's the lowest you can get in Xbox and PlayStation 5, which I'm playing on right now. Everything else, 99 standing dunk, 99 driving dunk, shot IQ 99, because we want him to be able to be smart enough to know he can't shoot a three, he can't shoot a mid-range, heck, he can't even shoot a close shot, so he should just be dunking the ball. So that's why that's up to 99. Pass vision all the way down, and hands, obviously he has to be able to catch the ball when his teammates are passing him the rock. For his defense, obviously everything's down. For his athleticism, everything is always up, because you guys know if we leave that shit down, he'll be the most sorry ass player in the NBA, and we do not want that. Durability, I put everything up. I don't know if it plays a factor into his overall rating. Someone let me know, because I'm not too sure. Anyway, mental, everything's down except offensive consistency, because we want him to be consistently thinking about getting the dunks in the paint and being a paint beast. Obviously, I don't know what his overall rating is right now, but it says his potential is 89. I didn't set it, so we don't even know how good he's going to be because I haven't actually looked myself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For tendencies, everything obviously for jump shooting is down. I don't really need to show you that. Now, for layups and dunks, standing dunk obviously up to 100, driving dunk up to 100, flashy dunk up to 100, alley-oop. You guys can read that. Putback, it's a bit interesting because not every putback is a dunk, but I was like, heck, I might as well put it all the way up. Hopefully it doesn't mean he's going to be putting back layups and all that crap, but you guys know it's 2K. At the end of the day, once we jump in these games, the guy could be even attempting 3-point shots because 2K is that retarded. So obviously everything for tendency, driving setup is down. I don't think we really need that. Like, what the hell is any of this stuff? It doesn't really matter. For driving, obviously we want him to drive like LBJ, down like a freight train, coming in with that tomahawk dunk, spot up drive, off the screen drive. Everything, basically every drive we want him to attempt except driving in and out, because what's the point of that? Why are you backing out? If that's what it means. Driving dribble hesitation, we'll put that down. We don't really need that. Now, driving behind the back, I kind of left this other stuff because it was already there. I guess he will give him some moves to have to be able to get past players. Passing tendencies all the way down, obviously, and post game obviously down, except post back down, because he's strong enough. He's 350 pounds and he's 7'7", and he's strong enough to back down and obviously dunk over pretty much any player except Victor Wembanyama, maybe. And obviously post aggressive back down. You guys can see that. Shot tendencies all the way up. I don't know if that's to do with him jacking up shots from the mid-range line and all that, but I don't really know, man. So we'll leave that all the way up. Anyway, man, his hot zones, I am going to change and just make it literally the dunking. That's literally it. We're going to make everything else cold. So here you go. Only at the basket, he should be efficient. For the badges we gave him, obviously Posterizer Legend, Rise Up Legend. I'm not too familiar with the badges, to be honest, in this 2K. Paint Prodigy, we gave him Legend as well. Physical Finisher, obviously. And obviously Post Powerhouse. That's pretty much it in terms of scoring badges. For playmaking, obviously we want him not to be able to get stripped because he's a low rated player. So Legend, Unpluckable, Legend, handles for Days Legend. What else did we give him? Obviously Lightning Launch. I don't know if that's to do with driving in quickly in the paint. Like I said, I don't play the game that much. Obviously defending, we didn't give him anything, and athleticism, we didn't give him anything. On rebounding, you guys know the crap, we didn't give him anything. All right, now for his playstyle, we got post up high, post up low, and cutter. Obviously because we want him to be able to cut to the basket so people can just pass him the ball and he ends up dunking the rock. And his last playstyle is pick and roll, man. He does the rolling and is able to finish. All right, man, without further ado, let's complete this and see what his overall rating is, because I don't even know what it is. We'll see together right now. And 72 overall rated player. Not bad. So let's go ahead and export his DNA and start his career. End of the season, Wemby is the MVP. 28, 13, and 5 for him. Unfortunately, if you guys watching the game, he freaking missed that shot, which the Knicks are dangerous, man. I got to give it to them. I usually shit on the Knicks in my videos, but they're good. Anyway, Nolan Torre, he is whatever. He's a rookie of the year. Hopefully, Willie Foster is able to get like Josh Giddey, 6 Man of the Year, defense player of the year, obviously Victor Wembanyama. Yeah. Pretty much the exact same people who you usually expect. Let's just simulate towards the end of the season and see who ends up winning a championship. And we see the New York Knicks winning a championship against the Golden State Warriors, who somehow made the playoffs, which, okay, 2K, relax. And we see Karl-Anthony Towns is the MVP. We don't care now. On to the prospect scouting. Let's see how good Willie Foster is to see if he's good enough to even get drafted. All right, so he's predicted right now to go 6th, 1st, 6'6", 2 7th, Hey, it's like, guys, there's no real consistent ranking for this boy. Taking a look at his comparisons, we got Blake Griffin, which is not a bad comparison to have, to be honest, especially if you boys know about prime Blake Griffin. I don't know if you youngins know about him. He was a great player. And Floyd's Clark Kellogg / bench, which is pathetic. It's pathetic, let's be honest. Anyway, his strengths has future NBA superstar written all over him. I don't know how. He literally can't do anything, especially the modern NBA. He can't shoot. He can't even rebound. He can't even fucking pass a ball. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Tremendous leaping ability will help him crash the boards. So that's great. He can grab rebounds, which I don't know why he shouldn't be able to do that. But I guess he has a high vertical. Great upper body strength and very strong rebounder. That's good to have, but we don't want him rebounding the ball. So we'll make sure for a fact his rebounds are off. His weaknesses. He is straight liability on defense. So yeah, that's good to see. He's crap at everything else. Very bad at getting steals and shows little desire when it comes to... What kind of contradictory shit is this? You say he shows little desire when it comes to rebounding, needs a lot of work, but then you're saying tremendous leaping ability will help him crash the boards. What are you talking about? Make up your mind, Scout. All right, anyway, let me not get too, riled up. We just started the video. But his points for college, 12 and 10 boards. Look what I'm saying, boys. He grabbing boards, but then you're saying he has little desire to grab boards. But I guess he's 7'7". 10 boards is pretty much nothing. 2 assists per game. His efficiency's crap, considering, boys. Considering all he does is shoot at the rim and dunk the ball. So he's a terrible player. We pretty much got a Bill Russell regen. Yep, the Bulls, Denver, and the Memphis Grizzlies. Usually the same teams end up having the first overall picks. Anyway, onto the draft, man. Let's see where Willie Foster is going. Pick number 1, we know he's not going there. Pick number 2, we know he's not going there. Pick number 3, we know he's not... Oh, Dustin Wembanyama? Okay, 2K. All right. Does not look like his name should be Wembanyama, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Hawks, Coty... What the hell? 5'11", 189 pounds? He's a stick. He shouldn't even be in the NBA. Bro weighs nothing. Anyway, keep going on. We got... Oh, we have a trade. Okay, cool. So let's see who the Magic end up having. Vlade Olic. Okay, he's from Serbia, doing his thing. Hopefully Willie Foster gets picked, boys. I'm not too sure where he's going to fall to. It's pretty long. We're in the 9th pick, and there he goes to the sorry-ass Washington Wizards. Are you fucking kidding me? Take a look. It says Willie Foster is a once-in-a-generational physical specimen. Towering height, ridiculous wingspan, no-brainer selection at this slot. I mean, you kind of got a steal of a person who can rebound the ball. Well, theoretically should be able to rebound the ball. Anyway, man, we'll send to the end of the draft and basically start his career. All right, man, take a look at the squad for year number 1. Willie Foster's playing, and guys, I'm saying fuck it in this video. We're giving him all the minutes off the rip because if you guys checked out my other simulations, I did other players. I did a player who could only shoot threes. I did a player who could only pass the ball. Heck, I also did a player who could only shoot free throws. And I just think we should give these type of players minutes from the get-go. So yeah, he's playing all 48 minutes. And also, I went further ahead and went to the coaching plan and made sure to use literally no depth. I don't care about using the bench, so we're putting that all the way down right here, and lineup performance also turning that all the way down just to make sure, even though Willie Foster has a bad game, the coach doesn't put him off. Anyway, debut game against the Brooklyn Nets. We'll send it right through and see if it's a big win for us. Okay, I don't know why I'm negotiating a trade, so let me make sure to turn trades for the CPU to do. And the first game is an unfortunate loss for us, 117 to 128. But in this one, what did Willie Foster do in his first game? Willie Foster puts up a ridiculous 32 points and nothing else. So hopefully that means he's efficient from the field and he's just dunking the ball. I'm not too sure if we can see where he's scoring those points because we've just obviously jumped into his career. So let's take a look at the hot zone tendencies. And guys, look at that. Surely that means he's just getting dunks and just throwing him lobs because he's playing with Trae Young. You got to remember, Trae Young loves playing with big men who can just throw lobs to and get simple dunks. Here's the number 1 Raptor. We see Cade Cunningham is the MVP. 38, 5, and 9. Ridiculous stats, man. 57% from the field and 78% from the free throw line. Insane, insane. And boys, Willie fucking Foster is the rookie of the year. This video is pretty much done. He averaged 34 fucking points, darn near 35 points, no boards. I mean, he had an assist. That kind of ruins it. But we don't care. No blocks, no steals. Shooting 77% from the fucking field and a measly 23% from the free throw line. But at least he's smart enough to know not to shoot a darn three-pointer. Boys, that is insane, man. That is insane. I really did not think this player would be able to score a single bucket. But now the main thing is, if we jump into a game, is he actually going to be able to dunk a ball? or is he just going to be shooting shots at the rim? Because 2K's fucking retarded. Anyway, 6th man of the year goes to Jalen Green. Victor Wembanyama is the defensive player of the year. And Cedric Coward is the most improved player. Good for them. Good for them. Year number 1, we're pretty satisfied with that. Unfortunately, I don't think we made the playoffs though. So maybe next year we can push for something. But how bad were we? We weren't even that bad, boy. Usually when we're doing these experiments, the players like the pass-only player, the player who could only shoot threes, and the player who could only shoot free throws, they fucking sucked at the start of the videos. Like, they were the most losingest player. Well, maybe the player who shot threes wasn't that bad, but the other players, they were terrible. This guy, he's part of that partnership with the player who could only shoot threes, who are actually winning players. Anyway, like I said, we didn't make any moves this season, so we'll simulate the playoffs. And we see the Cleveland Cavaliers winning a finals with Evan Mobley being the finals MVP with those measly stats of 13 and 10 and 7 assists. But guys, for fuck's sake, we actually did make the play-in this season, but I accidentally just simulated through. But we ended up losing. But in the play-in, what did Willie do in his unofficial, official playoff game? Where the hell is he? We're in the East, right? The East, where is he? Okay, cool. So we lost against Charlotte. And guys, 29 points. I don't like the assist though, but let's make sure he's shooting just at the rim. And no, he's starting to make other shots, which I don't fucking like, but we will turn that down. All right, man, season number 2 wrapped up. Once again, Wemby is the MVP. 31, 13, and 5 for him. 60% from the field is insane. That's ridiculous. Anyway, Louis Fleming, Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. But once again, this video is not about him. Anyway, let's take a look at how well we did this season. Did we at least make the play-in like last time? Fuck's sake, we are worse. We were literally 14th, 22 and 60. How well did Willie Foster do himself, though, individually wise? Take a look at the stats right here. Willie Foster, 33 points a game. Once again, man, it is insane. And similar to the end of my other video, I think if he keeps losing, we're going to have to throw him into a championship contender team because we just want to see how he plays and if he ends up winning a championship. And in year number 2, we see Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs winning a championship against Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. Man, oh man, we need to make some playoff push if we want to see Willie Foster stay here. So it is his team option. Obviously, they're going to keep him, but I don't have control of that. So similar towards the end of the season, obviously, he's still going to be with the Washington Wizards. And guys, for fuck's sake, it is year number 3, and he's not actually even in. This guy went ahead and teamed up with Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs because I just went to the Washington Wizards and found out he's not playing there. So maybe he's already going to win a championship because he signed for 1 year with them. That is insane. 2 7-foot-plus players in the same team. The league is legitimately cooked. And guys, this is his team, man. It is a stack to the deck team. Obviously, we're going to do the same thing like we did. We're going to use no bench. Like, we legitimately don't care about using the bench because we want Willie Foster to get as many points as possible. Let's just take a look at his first game in his new different team. Similar through the next, it's a win. And it's a complete blowout. 134 to 99 in this one. Okay. He put up a measly 20 points. Why is he getting 7 assists? How the hell is he getting 7 assists, boys? But everything else, it's good. He's not, getting blocks, steals, and rebounds because he's 7'7". He should be able to get at least 5+ rebounds. Season number 3 wrapped up. We see Wemby, his teammate, Willie Foster's teammate, I should say, being the MVP. So that's a good sign. Now we do care. Usually we don't give 2 answers, but we do care right now. 32, 19, and 6 for him. 54% from the field, 84% from the free throw line, and 40% from the 3-point line. Insane. Carl Rice, crazy name to have, but he is, boys. Okay, let me just bite my tongue what I was about to say. But yeah, he's a Rookie of the Year. Jalen Green, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. And Stefan Castle, the most improved player. So our team is looking pretty loaded. How well did we do this season, though? That's the big question. I think we're the first seed. Yeah. 57 and 25. So we're definitely jumping into some games this season. Individually wise, how well did Willie Foster do himself though? 82 points, which is ridiculous to do when you've got other big time scorers with you. So 32 points and nothing else. He's averaging about 1.5 assists a game, which is not that bad. And he's still not shooting threes, which is great. And 73% from the field. Let's take a look at where he's getting those points though. We want to see if it's just mainly the paint. It still is mainly at the paint, which is great to see, man. He's only shooting look, 12 shots on the side right there. Like, it's not that much, so it's great. Anyway, game number 1 of the playoffs. We'll simulate the play. We don't care about that. We're going up against the Utah Jazz. Let's take a look at their squad. We're pretty much playing old man basketball in the modern NBA, and we're winning. So the Utah Jazz have Ja Morant, Ace Bailey, Larry Marketing, Cody Williams, and Walker Kessler. So this could, come on. We should easily win this, but we're using Simcast because we want to be able to jump into one of these games. Hopefully they're not blowout games and it's a little back and forth because a lot of the other teams can shoot 3-pointers and just be right there. We're in the 4th quarter right now. It's looking like a back and forth game, which is great to see. 6 minutes left, it's too early to jump in. 5 minutes left, too early to jump in, I still think. 4 minutes, I think we have to jump in right now. I think we do. It might be long, but hey, it is what it is. All right, here we go. We got the Utah Jazz inbounding the ball. Here's George with the ball, dancing on Stephen Castle. George dancing, trying to drive in the paint. George still trying to go all the way in the paint. He's just being a bit selfish. Passing to Ja Morant. Ja Morant dancing. 9 on the clock. I don't know what kind of play these players are running right now. Ja still with the ball. Pump fakes. Puts up a wild shot. Never going in. And look at that sorry-ass 7-foot player. He could not even grab a ball. Anyway, Stephon Castle to Harper. Harper finds Willie Foster. He's just a donkey. You see that symbol on him. And here's Harper once again to Victor Wembanyama. Wemby, you see the man? And there he goes for the dunk. Easy dunk. You are not stopping this man. He got 36 points tonight on 82% field goal percentage. And it's a good thing we turned his tendencies to cut up, because if I didn't, I don't think he would have done that. But here we go. Collier dancing on one of the most sorry defenders of all time, because he's 7'7" and can't play any ounce of defense. But here's Murray. Oh my God. Stephon Castle, you better play some good defense during the clock. Stephon Castle has to play defense. Good. What is Wemby? Oh! Okay. I mean, we'll take it, man. We got twin towers right there, and Wemby's just fading away like he's a fucking 6'5" guard. DeJounte Murray, he's one of the most selfish players. If you guys play 2K, when you jump in simulations, he doesn't really pass the ball. Pass Morant. Morant catch, shoots, nearly fires over a 7'7" player and connects, but unfortunately he misses it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. We turned the ball over, which is annoying. And surely we can play some defense right here. Ace, Bailey, catch, shoots, doesn't connect, unfortunately. Can we run and have momentum? 2 minutes 30 left. Vassell with the ball, passes to Harper. Harper, who can you find? You find Castle. Castle to Wembanyama. Wembanyama to Harper. I think our player's trying to get open. Foster backing down. I think all he wants to do is dunk. He's driving all the way in the rack. He can't finish. He puts up a... This is what I mean, boys. When you jump in 2K, you guys saw his layups are all the way down to 25, but it doesn't matter because he's 7'7" and 2K is retarded as hell. He's still able to lay out the ball. Being a bit selfish right now. He's just trying to go all the way. Wemby's right there, denies it. Can we run? We got our player. Drive out to the rack, and he's easily dunking. Like, come on, you cannot stop the 7'7" beast from driving and dunking in the paint, boys. Dancing with the ball. He's got one of the best handles, considering he's 7 feet. Wemby. Draining time on the clock. Wemby dancing. Wemby tween. Wemby shifting. Wemby using his body. 2 on the clock. Puts up a mid-range J. Unfortunately, he misses the shot. Now they've got friends with them. Can they run and connect? I'm pretty sure they have not connected in the last 1 minute or so. But Ja Morant with the ball, working one of the worst defenders of all time. And Ja goes all the way to the rack. Unfortunately, Willie Foster fouls him though. And Ja connect on both free throws, the first one he does, and the second free throw he also connects. Good to see. Hezzy, Wemby pulling, Wemby spinning, Wemby, and he gets fouled. Yeah, we pretty much won. We don't have to watch free throws, man. Man, oh man, guys, you could not stop. And they actually made a little bit of a comeback there, to be honest. We only won by 3 points. Like, what the hell happened there at the end? How did that even happen, boys? Anyway, as I was saying, you can't stop a 7'7". Look, guys, he's got 40 points. 40 points. Legitimately, how do you stop this man? Then you got Dylan Harper. Then you got Victor Wembanyama getting a triple-double, 30, 26, and 10. This team, I literally told you guys at the start of this season, the league is cooked. Game number 2 was similar right through. We end up winning. Was it a convincing one again? Yes, it was. Where's Willie Foster? 27 points for him. Good stuff. Good stuff. Game number 3 was similar right through. Another win. Come on, boys. Oh, they actually take one game. I thought we were going to sweep him. In this one, Willie Foster had a good game, though, guys. He's just... How do you stop this man? Can you stop this man? I don't think so. I legitimately don't think you can. Anyway, Simlay, boys, don't fucking do this to me, 2K. Oh my goodness. We're going to a game 7. We were up 3-1. Don't tell me we're going to blow it. Oh, boys, don't tell me. If we do, we legitimately do not deserve to win a championship ever. We're in the 4th quarter right now. It's a bit close, more close than I'd like it to be. We're still up, 2 minutes left. I'm jumping in just in case they hit a 3-pointer and they end up winning in the last second, because you guys know my luck when I film these videos. Should have got plenty of rest. But unfortunately, Victor Wembanyama is turning off the... I can't even speak English. Turning over the ball like he's an idiot. Here we go. We rebounded. Let's go. Harper dancing. Can he push it up to Willie Foster? Where is Willie Foster? And we just playing like clowns right now, turning the ball over every second. Is Willie Foster even playing? Don't tell me he fouled out. I fucking hate this game, boys. I fucking hate this game. How the hell did Willie Foster foul out in a game 7?
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Yes, sir.
And that's why we lose. That's legitimately why we lose.
The ball in these spots.
I don't even want to watch this, man. Like, this video is about Willie Foster. If we lose, we lose. We end up winning, thank goodness. But Willie Foster, he needs to keep his hands to himself. That's what we learned in primary school. He clearly did not go to primary school. And in this one, Willie Foster finished with 23 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. We don't like that, but then again, he fouled out, so we don't like anything about his game that game. Anyway, round number 2, we're going up against OKC. Let's see if they still have their team intact. Shai's still there. Tyson Wallace, Jalen Williams, Chet on Willie Foster. We saw what freaking Wemby did to Chet. We don't care about Chet, man. We should easily win this series. And as I'm talking crap, we are getting smoked. Yeah, we got absolutely, you know what, 159 to 127. In this one, what happened? Foster did his thing, boy. He only missed 2 freaking shots, 38 points, 3 assists, which I don't like, but he's doing his thing. Game number 2, we're just gonna slip it right through. We end up winning. What happened in this one? Foster. Game number 3, they end up winning. What happened in this one? Foster. He's doing his thing, boys. Game number 4, we're down 3-1. Can we do the impossible and come back? Willie Foster, can you do it? I'm not too sure if he can. I'm legitimately not too sure if he can. This is looking like a back and forth game, but we might actually come out on top in this one. And it's a close game. This is a back and forth game. Please don't tell me we're going to lose this. And I think we've come out on top. Jesus, just by 4 points, man. Just by 4 points. Willie Foster's having the series of his career, man. 33 points. He's darn near averaging, I guess, like 37 points a game in this series. Game number, what is it, 5, I think? Can we at least push forward for game 6 or 7? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. I think OKC has our number. But it looks like we might actually pull. Boys, don't tell me. We're going to game 7. What happened in this one? Wembanyama came to play. Thank goodness. Because Willie Foster, did he foul out? No, he didn't. But he just had a stinker. I don't know what happened there. Game 7. Can we do the impossible? Come back from being down 3-1. It rarely happens. It rarely happens. And I guess when you go Willie Foster, anything is possible. There's no way. There's no freaking way we won that. 144, boys. Oh crap. I accidentally simulated around, went down 2-0, but in this one, what happened? Foster did his thing, same as Victor Wembanyama. Boys, I need to calm down because we're down 2-0. Oh. No. Boys, what is the simulation? Like, legitimately, what is the simulation? Are we taking the piss going down 3-1 every series? We're in the 4th quarter right now. We're down by fucking 10 now. Oh, I legitimately thought we're taking the piss every time and we're going to win in the finals. And unfortunately, that's the end of our run. I don't even have words, boys. Like, Devin Booker, are you kidding? Just for him to lose to Cade Cunningham. That was the most bipolar ass series that I have seen in this simulation, boys. Like, what the hell was that? Like, we went down 3-1 in 2 of these freaking series. We should blew a 3-1 lead here, but we were able to at least, you know, come out on top in game 7. But that was ridiculous. I don't know if the Spurs are going to keep him. Hopefully they do, because that was a very entertaining season. Year number 4 wrapped up. Wemby is the MVP. 29, 15, and 6 for him. We don't care. We don't care, man. We want to have a championship this season because I believe we deserved one last season. Well, I don't know if we did because we kept blowing leads. But hey, we were 68 and 14, so we're clearly one of the best teams in the league. So obviously they did keep him and they re-signed him for I think 3 years. So that's great. He's playing with Wemby for the next 2 to 3 years, depending how long Wemby chooses to stay with his team. Individually wise, Willie Foster averaged 31 points a game and once again shooting very efficiently still, 74% from the field. Insane. All right, man. Round number 1, we're going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's just take a look at their squad and see who they have, if anyone, you know, different. Obviously, Luka Doncic is still there. Bronny James is now starting. Scott Kane, Pascal Siakam, and that... You guys know how I feel about that guy who I cannot pronounce his name. He fucking sucks. Anyway, we're just simulating game number 1. We end up winning. Was it convincing? Yes, the fuck it was, man. Willie Foster and Victor Wembanyama are a new dynamic twin tower duo. Game number 2. We better not go up 3-0 and then fucking blow this lead because I'd be very infuriated if we do. And we end up sweeping, so that's good to see. This could be our year, boys. This legitimately could be our year. Anyway, round number 2, we're going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Take a look at their squad. Kyrie, come on. Come on. Now, you do fucking know in 2K, Cooper Flag is one of the most overrated players. Hopefully, that's not going to be true in this simulation. Game number 1. For fuck's sake, boys, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's legitimately going to happen. It was a 2-point win for them. Willie Foster, what did he do in this one? 18. Who the fuck is guarding Willie Foster? Let's see. PJ Washington. Like, what are we talking about, bros? What are we talking about? Game number... Down 3-1. I don't even give a fuck if we lose. Like, it gets to a point, we're just taking the piss, bro. We're taking the absolute fucking piss. And we got the Suns, not the Suns, the Kings, sorry, and the Magic in the finals. What kind of a simulation is this? The Kings? Are you fucking kidding me? Season number 5 wrapped up. Wemby is the MVP once again. 29, 16, and 6 for him. Does he also win Defensive Player of the Year? Of course he does. How well did Willie Foster do individually wise? Let's check right now. 30 points a game. So his scoring has actually dropped, which is not great to see, but he's still scoring at an incredible clip and efficiency. So we'll give him that. This season, how well did the Spurs do? We're the 2nd seed, so we're no longer one of the best teams, but this time it's fucking Cooper Flag. Whatever. Let me not even get angry. Playing similar right through, going up against the Suns. We've already been up against them. I don't think we actually have. They won the finals, I believe, 2 years ago. Game number 2 ended up winning. Game number 3. Come on, boys. We've been through this bullshit on and on, on and on. Take a look at the Lakers. They're still pretty much like the exact same team. Luka Doncic is still there. He can't do it all by himself, can he? Surely not. Game number 1, we end up winning. Game number 2, end up winning. Game number 3, we end up winning. Can we close it out? Yes, we can. Onto the Western Conference Finals. I don't believe we've actually made it this far. Going up against the Sacramento Kings, who were the championship last year, I think. Game number 1, we end up taking, who is it? Victor Wembanyama, Dylan Harper, Willie Foster, you know, kind of doing his thing, I guess. Game number 2, we end up winning. Game number 3, they end up winning. Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. We're using SimCast just because we haven't jumped into a game in a while. But please don't tell me we're going to fucking lose this game. It looks like we're up, and we're up big in the 4th quarter. That's how you fucking do it, boys. Let's go. We're up 3-1. Do not blow this. And we're in the finals. Come on, bro. Going up against his former team, by the way, the Washington Wizards, who apparently they're better off without Willie Foster. Trae Young is still there. Trey Johnson is still there. Bilal Koulibaly, however you pronounce his name, he's still there. Jimmy Meeks is there. And Alexander Sarr is also still there. Now, Willie Foster, you've got to feel some type of way that they made it to the finals without you. So game number 1, we ended up taking, wasn't convincing, an 11-point win for us. But Willie Foster came to play. He's not messing around. 32 points for the boy. And where's Wemby? Okay. 25 and 8 and 4, whatever. Game number 2 was similar, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. I nearly simulated the whole round. We're up 2-1 though. In this one, what happened? Willie Foster did his thing. Come on. Come on, we're up 3-1. Boys, don't do this to me. Don't fucking do this to me, Willie Foster and gang. Don't do this to me. We need just one championship. Because this player could legitimately be able to make the Hall of Fame. Because he could actually become one of the top scorers. He's averaging 30+ points a game. And we end up winning a championship. And obviously it's going to be Victor Wembanyama, not Willie Foster. What did he average though in the finals? 32 points a game. Insane, man. He was the best scorer. That's championship number 1 in year number 5. So that's an insane run. Pretty much now I'm just going to simulate and show you guys when we make the finals if he continues to be in this team. Or if he ends up leaving this team, I'll keep you guys updated. Year number 6, once again, we are in the NBA finals. And we're going up against the Hawks. This season, once again, we were the 1st seed too. So we're pretty much riding off the hot hand from last season. Let's take a look at the stats right now for Willie Foster. He averaged 30 points. So his scoring keeps continuously going down. They signed him for 5 years, which is a bit ridiculous. I don't know why, but we'll simulate the round. And we end up winning once again. Victor Wembanyama, that's another championship. And that's a 2nd championship for Willie Foster. So far, he's on track to being a Hall of Famer for sure. Because he's scoring 30+ points a season. All right, boys. Year number 7 wrapped up. And if you guys can see in the top right-hand corner, yeah. Willie Foster is no longer with Victor Wembanyama, guys. So the Twin Tower dynamic duo is over. He got his 2 championships, and they traded that boy, man. Unfortunately, he's with the Houston Rockets right now. Yeah. And as you guys can tell by my voice, we were not great. We were legitimately one of the worst teams in the league. Taking a look right now, we're 12th. So at least let's see how well he went individually wise. Okay. His best scoring season yet. I guess he felt some type of way after he got traded. He averaged 36 points a game, which is insane, man. Anyway, this season was a dud. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Like I did tell you, if there was any crazy trades or something that happened, I'll show you. And we'll see the Bulls with Kyle Rice, who, I don't know, man. He ended up winning finals MVP with the Bulls. Hopefully we can get more championships, but I'm not too sure. 2 might be enough for him to get to the Hall of Fame, considering he might be the top leading scorer when it's all said and done. Year number 8, I decided to stop it because we see our teammate Pat Carr is the MVP. 21, 18, and 8 for him. So maybe we actually made kind of a bit of a run, and we'll take a look at what we did. We're the 6th seed, so not that great, but individually wise, how well did Willie Foster do, guys? 36 points a game, once again. Yeah, he's definitely going to be the all-time leading scorer. We're going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the 3rd seed, so I'm not too sure if we'll be able to make some sort of push against them, but we'll just simulate the round and see if we get past them. And wow, we actually fucking do. That's insane. We're going up against his former team now. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Game number 1 we end up taking, though. What did Willie Foster do? 29 for him. Game number 2. We're undertaking. Don't tell me. Game number 3. Boys, what the fuck? Don't tell me we're going to win this. We're going to blow a 3-0 fucking lead, aren't we? This game is fucking bullshit. They got my hopes up for nothing. They better go ahead and win it all. And yes, they do. Willie Foster's got to feel some type of way because that's his former team. I don't know what to fucking tell you. What the fuck, bro? Willie Foster has retired. We're at the start of the next season, right? I'm looking for where he is. I can't see him because I was going to give him all the minutes like I told you I was going to do at the start of the video, right? I'm searching up Foster. He's gone. Bro is literally a pussy. He retired after he lost to his former team. Like, what the fuck? We can't even see how much... Oh my fucking goodness, boys. Like, did he even... I don't even know how many seasons... What was that? 8 seasons he played. 8 seasons Willie Foster played. I don't even know if he made the Hall of Fame. He wouldn't, right? Like, I don't even know what to tell you guys. Field goals made. He's up there with Will Chamberlain. So Willie Foster's one of the greatest players. He's legitimately one of the what-if greatest players. Because he just was so great at scoring the ball, but he didn't have the heart in the game. He literally didn't have the heart in the game. He's one of the most bad sportsmanship players that we've seen in NBA history. Think about it. He went to a team, he won his championships. Then, obviously, they traded away from him because they realized he's not one of the greatest players, even though he technically is, but they realized, overall wise, he probably isn't a great fit for the system. Then they traded him away. Then he versed them in the playoffs. He lost to them, and he felt some type of way, and he retired immediately after the loss. Like, what kind of a sorry-ass loser is Willie Foster? Honestly speaking, what kind of a sorry-ass bum is this guy? Let me just see, boys, if he's in free agency, because I want to make sure that this boy is out. Like, he's legitimately out. This game is fucking retarded, mate. Why the hell is he in the G League? We're back on schedule. What the fuck is this game doing, bro? I'm telling you, I am literally taking control of management right now because this is pissing me off. All right, boys, we are now in season number 12, I believe. And Willie Foster is a 70 overall. He's still averaging 35 points a game, which is insane. But surely he's retiring soon because his body surely can't keep up the physical grind of a season. But if we go into status, he still wants a contract, even though he has a 4-year contract. So I don't know what's up with that, but I just decided to check in with you guys because, you know, he's in a different team right now. It's with the Golden State Warriors. We'll see how he ends up winning, and it's the Dallas Mavericks with Cooper Flag this time. So yeah, we're just going to basically simulate towards the end of his career. And surely he's the all-time leading scorer because he's averaged no less than 30 points a game his whole entire career. All right, man, season number 13 is wrapped up. Wilson, I should say, he is the MVP, 25, 12, and 6. He ain't got nothing on Willie Foster, whatever his name was. But obviously we didn't make the playoffs, guys. The Warriors are one of the worst teams. We'll just simulate right through and see. Actually, we'll stop it. We'll see what he averaged this season because we didn't even check ourselves. So Willie Foster, he's 67 overall rated player, but he's still averaging 31 points a game, and his efficiency, you can tell, has dropped. His legs are clearly not there, but hey, he's still averaging 31 points a game. So let's check out his status. I'm interested in returning with the Warriors when my contract is up. Mate, you're 32 years old. You're one of the worst players overall wise in the league. All you can do is pretty much putbacks and dunks, and you still want to be in the league. It's the modern NBA, and it's way more modern than it is right now, so I don't think he should be here. We'll go to player retirement to make sure he hasn't retired. Mate, the jig is up. Retire right now. What is up with this guy? All right, man, season number 14 wrapped up. Once again, Wilson Harrington, whatever his fucking name is, he's MVP. Jaden Early, Rookie of the Year, our former team, Houston Rockets. Malcolm Thomas, we don't care. We don't even care, man. How well did we do this season? And yeah, you guys should know how bad we were. 3-79, boys. 3-79. Like, it gets to a point you're just taking the piss out of the game of basketball and you're not doing it for the love of it. You're doing it for the money. That's what Willie Forrest is doing. And let's take a look at his statistics because maybe he's still scoring great. He is. 32 points, basically nearly 33 points a game, and it's better than last season. Let's take a look at his status. It's taken me a while to come to a conclusion, but I definitely... This guy, man. He's a 65 overall rated player. There's no way. That's like, bro, imagine a person you know on his last knees trying to force himself to play any sorts of physical sports. Like, just take it easy, mate. Go and retire. Let's go to player retirement and see if he's retired. This guy. He doesn't run a retired Hall of Fame inductees. Let's just make sure he's not there, man. Let's take a look at our roster. Okay, man. We continue simulating. All right, man. Season number 15 wrapped up. Once again, this guy is the MVP, and he's on a tear, man. Let's just take a look at how many MVPs he has because he's been killing it. So he's a 2-time champion, 6-time MVP. He's one of the greatest players of all time. And it's kind of ironic because he's a center and power forward, just like Willie Foster. So I guess 2K's taking the piss out of me for sure. Anyway, this season, once again, we're one of the worst players, but we have a rookie of the year in our team. But he averaged a measly 9 points a game, which is ridiculous. Look at his field goal percentage. That means... I don't even know how we went rookie of the year when we literally were worse than last season, boys. Look at this. 2-80. 2 wins and 80 losses. Like, what are we doing? How well did Willie Foster do, at least individually wise? His lowest scoring season yet, boys. 27 points a game. He finally hit below 30. He could have had a legendary career and never scored below 30. But no, he wants to take the piss out of the game. And before we do that, let's see his actual status. Does he want to retire after? My focus right now is on the court. Once the season is over, bro, hopefully he's retiring, man, because he has no contract left. I don't want him to go out sad and just be a free agent, because that would just be pretty bad, man. Let's go and play retirements. He's not retiring, is he? Look at this. Look at this, man. I'm just going to give him a contract because I don't want him going out sad, but we'll give him 2 years max. 2 years max, man. Surely he's out of the league in 2 years. If he's not, we'll let him rot in the free agency and retire because he's taking the absolute piss right now. We take a look at his status, and Willie Foster says, the NBA has been very kind to me. No shit, you greedy fuck. He just wanted all the NBA money and contracts. So yeah, the NBA has been very kind to me, but it is time for me to call it a career once the season is over. Like I did say, this guy was absolutely taking the fucking piss, just signing contract after contract to stack his family up of generational wealth. You can't blame him though. All right, boys, season number 16 wrapped up, and wow, we see Brandon Finley. He's the MVP, and those are some crazy scoring stats. We haven't really seen those stats since basically Willie Foster has been in his prime, but obviously he's not in his prime anymore. But 38, 5, and 9 for him, ridiculous. He's definitely going to be a future superstar. He's 8 years in, he's 28. Oh my goodness, look at his scoring. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a future superstar for years to come, but this video is not about him. Once again, we have another rookie of the year. I don't know why we keep getting them, which is that's the NBA is giving me handouts. But 11 and 71, once again, one of the worst teams in the league. But let's take a look at the stats for Willie Foster and see what he did in his last potential season. 27 points a game. This man was a bona fide scorer, boys. I wonder how many points he's going to finish with at the end of his career. Anyway, we're just going to simulate towards the end of the season and see if he definitely does retire, boys. Because if he doesn't, I don't even know what to tell you if he doesn't, to be honest. Like, what am I going to do? Like, let's just see. Play retirement right now. Okay, there he is. I was about to fucking lose my mind. So he played 16 years. Keep that in mind. LBJ is the top leading scorer. He's played like 23 years, 22 years. I don't even know how long LeBron's been playing. That guy's been playing since, man, he's been playing for long. Let's just say that. Anyway, 16 years in the league. At the age of 35, Willie Foster calls it a career, man. And does he make the Hall of Fame? That's the big question, man. Wow. Wow. That is, I think that's disrespectful of the NBA not to put him in the Hall of Fame. He never scored below 30 points, only twice. And that was the latter stages of his career. You got to feel some type of way if you're Willie Foster, man. Jersey Thomas, is he getting retired? The streets won't forget about Willie Foster, boys. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. This game needs to be fixed because if a player comes in, let's take a look. He's definitely the leading scorer, isn't he? He has to be, man. Field goals, he's still up there like we did check earlier in the video when I thought he retired, but that bum ass just went to the G League or something. But let's look at the career, man. Total points career, Willie Foster, he's 10. That's still good to have your name up there. We'll give him that. But for career, that's all we care about. And wow, he was not at the top. Boys, maybe I should have forced him to play one more year. He probably could have gotten second place. But obviously 2K is fucking retarded. They overrate Anthony Edwards so much. Like, there's no way this guy is passing LeBron James first of all. Cade Cunningham, get that shit out of here. Willie Foster, the streets will never forget him, man. He finished his career with 42,000 points in 16 bloody years, boys. 16 bloody years. Man, oh man, guys. You guys let me know, do you think he should have been a Hall of Famer? I genuinely think he should have been because he never scored below 30 points a game. Only when he was an old man, he started scoring 27 points a game, which is still ridiculous, man. Anyway, man, if you guys like this video, like it. Don't forget to comment down any other video suggestions and I'll do it, man. The streets won't forget Willie Foster. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.